Speaking of Gaijin card, though, have you guys ever used the Gaijin card in like funny situations? Shall we explain what the Gaijin card is?
Sure, you should probably all
Go for it, Joe.
Go for it, Joe.
I mean, I'm sure everyone knows what the Gaijin card is, right?
Yeah.
But basically, the Gaijin card is Gaijin means foreigner.
Yeah.
In Japanese, but playing the Gaijin card basically means you get away with shit that Japanese people wouldn't be able to get away with in Japan, but they forgive you because you're supposed to be like a mindless foreigner.
I mean,
Yeah.
I try not to actively like take advantage of it because I feel like it's not fair of me to like use, being a foreigner as because everyone goes through the same struggles, right? Life's hard enough. But I mean, there's some stuff like apparently you're not supposed to eat and walk here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I do that. I like if I have like 10 minutes to get to my train and I haven't had breakfast, I'm grabbing that sandwich and eating it. Like I don't throw my shit away. I don't make a mess. So I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, I always wonder that then why is it that a lot of convenience store food is so perfectly packaged for on the go?
Right.
shit?
I know,
right.
And it's like, but you can't eat it on the go though.
Onigiri, just that's basically a rice sandwich.
Yeah.
That's meant to be eaten as you're walking along. But
Yeah.
no, you can't eat while you're
You're not
walking.
allowed to do it.
I mean, no one gives me looks or anything like that. It's just I'm told I'm not supposed to do this, but fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. But there's stuff I wouldn't dare do.
I like playing. I like doing the reverse Gaijin card. I like playing the Gaijin card, and then immediately after I've committed the act, just bust out the Japanese. It's just like psych,
Reverse Uno.
I just reverse.
Can you give us an example of a situation?
So an example of a situation. I'm trying to think. What would be? I mean, something like that, right? Like not allowed to eat on the go, or like not allowed to eat on the train, for example, where, I would, as you said, like sometimes I'm busy and sometimes I got to get something down before I catch the train.
Exactly.
So I would eat on the go, and people would kind of, just be like, whatever. But then what I like to do just to fuck with people is I finish the food and then just because I love seeing people's reactions to this, I finish the food and then I pretend to get in a phone call and I just talk in Japanese as loud as I can. Because seeing the confused faces of Japanese people being like, is he Gaijin or is he not Gaijin? I don't even know anymore. Is my favorite fucking pastime.
I've done the exact same thing, but just when I'm in Thailand.
Yeah.
And when people gossip about you in their native tongue, and they don't know that you understand them, and you just want to flex on them to be like, bitch, I know exactly what you're motherfucking saying. You better watch yourself, motherfucker.
Oh, dude. I've had so many experiences like that, especially when you're outside of Tokyo where they're obviously not used to the foreigners. I remember I was in a supermarket once with my sister. We were like really, really young. We were maybe like, I was maybe like 9 or 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
And we were just in the aisle that has all like the snacks and stuff, right? Because Japanese snacks are like the fucking best. And we were just picking stuff out. And there was this kid, probably around the same age as me, who was just like staring at us from like down the aisle. Obviously, because we looked foreigner, right?
Yeah.
And he'd obviously never seen a foreign kid in his
Kids
life.
stare a lot here.
Yeah. So he was just staring, and then his other friend came up, and I could clearly hear that they were like, "Oh, look at these fucking foreigners!" Like, it was to that.
Those 9-year-olds learn xenophobia fast.
Yeah, legit. They were like, "Oh man, look at these foreigners. They look so weird." Right? Like, something along that.
Yeah.
And I heard everything, and I'm just like, "Oh, you fuck it. Prepare for my backhand. Prepare for my 9-year-old backhand."
I've never decked a 9-year-old before, but today could be the day.
Yeah,
You're pushing it.
I've never clotheslined anybody, but man, you guys were just perfect distance. So just to fuck with them, I was like, my 9-year-old mind was like, I'll show them. And so so out loud to my sister, I said in Japanese, I said, "Have you finished selecting which one you want?" And I think my sister quickly picked up on it too, because I think she overheard it.
Yeah.
So she was like, "All right, I'll play your game." and back in Japanese, she was like, "Yeah, I've almost finished." And then she busted out this really like specific Japanese reference. And from my periphery, just I'd never seen like a 9-year-old with like a PogChamp face in my life, but it was just like they were like, what? You would have thought these kids would have seen like the face of God. Like they were just like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? And just to fuck with them even further, when we finished selecting our shit, I purposely went towards the kids, and as I passed by, I busted out a sumimasen, and that was just like the finishing blow. Like that might as well. I just clotheslined them with my words, right?
Bro, you're having a Death Note-esque encounter with these
dude,
kids.
I fucking
God damn.
kekakadori'd the fuck out of them.
Dude, that's